Alrighty, Pisces. So this is going to be your reading for September 7th through the 14th. Thank you so much for joining me back on my YouTube channel. If you are returning and if you're new, make sure you hit that subscribe button so that you can go ahead and join the tribe. And we're going to go ahead and get straight into your message for this week. Quick disclaimer, you guys know how this goes. This is a general message, so everything I say may or may not apply to you. So take everything with a grain of salt. Don't take everything personal if you know it's not your situation, okay? We have some awesome readers on the platform. And yes, let's go ahead and get straight into it. Also, if you do want any sort of spiritual coaching with me, or if you want me as your spiritual advisor, definitely check out my description box as well as the comment section to go ahead and get that information from my website, as well as my Patreon, where I do offer daily readings as well as monthly personalized messages that are sent out to everyone, as well as weekly if you are interested. So definitely check out those packages on Patreon. So let's go ahead and get into your reading. What's going on with my Pisces for September 7th through the 14th? Pisces. Pisces love life for September 7th through the 14th. Pisces. Message from the spirit guides. Pisces. Hold on. Alrighty, Pisces. September 7th through the 14th. Okay, so let's go ahead and get straight into the message. So Pisces, the first thing I do want to cover is the message from your spirit guide. This is what they want you to carry for this week, okay? It says, "Dearest you, as you think, so will you experience life. Thoughts are that powerful and they need minding. Let the unruly, chaotic ones settle down so that they serve you and get released instead of wreaking havoc. These thoughts arise when connected to energy of fear and often masquerade as truth. Yet the real truth is that essentially all is well. Of course, you have thoughts that are positive, strong, organized, accepting, creative, open, and so on. Those are the ones we want you to keep thinking, and they have a less frantic quality. They're stimulating in a good way and don't get away from you. How do you keep an inner eye on your thoughts? Meditate, leave judgment out of the mix. Everyone has those fearful thoughts. Love them, love yourself, and then choose the thoughts that you want the world to reflect back. Life is not as hard as you think." So there may be moments where you may think negatively. You may have this negative perception of certain things that are going on in your situation. And this may be due to you just overthinking things, like you just having too much free time to think about things, and that may be the problem. So understand that some of these thoughts that may come through this week, they're not the truth, okay? Especially when it comes to who you are as a person and your growth as a person, they're not true. So don't let them overpower you, make you feel like you're powerless, or to make you feel as if, you're declining in some sort of way. Understand that everything is well if you just continue to think positively and you keep pushing forward here, okay? Also, another thing you guys do need to keep in mind, it says there are enough hours in the day, and it says set the goal to make the next 24 hours as productive as possible and execute. You can handle anything when properly prepared. The actions required to achieve your goals will be fueled by your plan for the next day. So again, using your 24 hours in a very productive way. If you are someone who, kind of lollygags like the whole day, you want to kind of be mindful of that, because that can really set you back as far as progressing as a person. Especially if you are someone who's wanting more out of your situation here. If you aren't putting more of a focus on the things that need to be handled, or if you have certain things that you need to take care of and you're constantly pushing it back, saying, okay, I'm gonna do that tomorrow, or that is setting you back. So definitely understand you have enough time to handle things that you do need to handle. You just need to make more, make more of a conscious effort of how you're spending your time. I put my best self forward, and it says you have the power to do incredible things. So why not take advantage of that? Put your best self forward and step into your greatness. Let the universe witness the wonderful things you have to offer. Now with this is understanding that, every day when you wake up, that if you are wanting to conquer the day, if you're wanting to get things done, like I said, you really want to make sure you're going into the day with a very positive mindset. Because if you're, again, people always like to say, oh, that mindset stuff doesn't work. It's very true, because if you constantly are thinking negatively about your situation, constantly thinking that, okay, your situation is never going to improve, you're never going to take the steps. That's where people feel like, that whole mindset, or, positive thinking attracts positive things in your life. They feel like that's not true. It's because they never put it into action. Because if you really put it into action and you thought positively about your situation, and you were somebody who, was interested in doing the things that was actually going to bring more positive energy into your life instead of just thinking it, then you would see that it works. So understanding that your mindset when you wake up in the morning, your mindset throughout the day is very important. So definitely put your best self forward. Now, let's go ahead and actually talk about your love life, and then we'll go ahead and get into more in depth what's going on with you guys. So when it comes to your love life for this week, I do have healing family issues. It says your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. I also have flirt, and it says extend your lighthearted energy to others. So with both of these cards, I'm getting a sense of you guys really needing to take some time to work on your relationship with your person on a deeper level. For some of you, there's like some traumatic things that may have taken place as you were a child. Maybe you lived in like a one-parent household because a parent wasn't around because of the issues they may have had in their relationship. Or maybe you lived in a two-parent home, but there was still a level of toxicity within it. And that may have kind of rubbed off on you as far as like your expectations for love may be kind of screwed because of the fact that you just may have seen a lot of traumatic things in your childhood that may be affecting the way that you choose partners. For others of you, you could be a parent yourself, and there could be some issues between you and your person as both being parents that's kind of taking a toll on the family as a whole. But what I am seeing, if it's not that deep, I'm just getting a sense of you guys really just needing to be open to actually fixing things. Also, for some of you guys, these issues could be caused due to the fact that, again, there could be some drug use in the relationship. Also, a level of like somebody not being completely truthful about certain things here. For others of you, there could be somebody who's codependent on the other person, financially, emotionally, what have you. And again, there's still some lies that are still being kept from, I feel like both of you guys are keeping things from each other, to be honest. Now, whether you're cheating and this person's cheating, like if it's that magnitude, that's kind of going to decide, or excuse me, I'm getting tongue tied. That's only going to be some of you guys' situation. Like some of you guys, it's not one of those situations where you guys are both cheating on each other. It could be, little white lies being told or something of that sort. But I'm definitely seeing that there is some underlying issues here that are definitely affecting this connection this week. Now, let's go ahead and see more in depth what's really going on here in the spread. So what I'm seeing for the first card, we do have the World card. And with the World card here, I am seeing that you guys are finally coming to the realization of some sort of lesson or truth that you guys were really supposed to be grasping onto. With the World card, I just feel like also for some of you guys, you may be wanting to travel. But for a lot of you, this is more of you coming to a final conclusion about some inner truth here, about something that you do need to leave behind. This could be with a Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. You could be like, look, I'm done. I'm just done. I just want to be done with this. For others of you, you could be wanting to start a new cycle with this person after leaving this person behind, after really being done. And this person could be wanting to fix things, but you could feel like the situation is too much of a burden. So for a lot of you guys, it's more of you like just wanting to be done with the situation. Now, what I am seeing for past energy, I do have the Knight of Coins. So I'm just getting a huge sense of you guys really trying to work things out with this person that you're dealing with. You were really trying to be patient. And it was taking a level of time for you guys to work on the relationship because you just had fears as to where it was headed, or just anxiety as to things just getting better here. And for some of you guys, this could even be financially. Financially, things may have been taking some time to get to where you wanted it to be. You could have been like working on certain things behind the scenes and really taking your time to solidify yourself and just being anxious about like some decisions you had to make. But I feel like the love that was there was stronger than any sort of anxiety or fear that you may have had within this connection. And if we're talking about a career thing, again, it's taking some time for you to get there, but you are going to get there. And you may have times where you're anxious about like, okay, what should I do? You know, making decisions about it. But I feel like a lot of you found something, or you guys kind of have a gist of what emotionally will fulfill you and take you far at the same time, if that makes sense. Okay. But what I am seeing for the guidance for this week, I do have the Page of Swords. With this, I feel like there is a need for you to really get clear on exactly just what you want to do moving forward in your love life, your career, what have you. Also being clear on some moves that you want to make. Make sure that you are being strategic and doing the proper research with any moves that you are going to be making here financially. And I also feel like you do need to take some time for yourself to figure it out. I don't feel like anybody else could really give you that guidance here, because there is certain details that you guys do need to make sure you're going over here. And when it comes to your love life, again, you need to really decide what you want to do with this connection. Do you want to stay in this? Do you not? I feel like you really do need to figure it out, especially if there has been issues with infidelity in the past. Now, what I see for the issue that may come up, or the challenge this week, I do have the Emperor. So this may be an Aries or a Taurus in your life. For others of you, if you are somebody who works like a regular job, this could even be you having issues with your boss, like just them getting on your nerves. This could be a father figure in your life. This could be your father or your child's father. This could also be you guys feeling like you have control over your situation here. I feel like some of you feel kind of stuck to a situation you may have broken up from. Or for some of you guys, you feel stuck to a situation you're still in and you want to be single. Whichever way it works for you. But for the outcome of this week, I do have the Nine of Cups. With this, I am seeing that you guys are going to be in a better emotional space. Again, you will figure out what will emotionally keep you fulfilled. And I am seeing that there will be some sort of ending to some sort of situation that's been giving you a whole bunch of issues here. Okay, some of you guys will be doing what's best for you emotionally. So that's pretty much what I'm seeing here. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that I was able to give my Pisces out there some sort of guidance or clarity. If you like this video, like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Make sure you check out the description box as well as the comment section if you're interested in personal guidance with me. And I will talk to all of my Pisces later. Enjoy your week.